Parents World Let's Talk, and I'm Jasmine from Parents World, and here with me is Miss Ban. So, Miss Ban, can you tell me more about yourself?
Okay, hi, I'm Miss Ben. I work for SDM Education Group. So SDM Education Group is a company in Singapore that operates preschools. We have 13 preschools with 9 brands.
Wow, 13 preschool with 9 brands,
yes.
A lot.
And I look after 2 of their brands, which is Chatsworth Preschool at Clementi Woods, as well as Global Thoughts Preschool.
Do you mind sharing with us the difference between Chatsworth Preschool and Global Thought Preschool?
Okay, so Chatsworth Preschool at Clementi Woods is the only Chatsworth Preschool at Clementi Woods, I would say.
Yeah, and it's like really nice campus. You can see it's all surrounded by
greenery.
Nature and greeneries.
Yes, and then for Global Thoughts, we have 5 preschools island-wide. So we have it in Holland, Braddow, Sembawang, Eastgate, and Mountbatten. So 2 in the east. Braddow, I would say central, Holland just over here, as well as Sembawang, which is in the north side. Yeah.
Okay.
So what is the difference between us is that, of course, our greenery stands out and our approach towards curriculum is slightly different. For Clementi Woods, we focus a lot on project work inquiry based, and for Global Thoughts, they do a lot of tinkering, which is the science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So basically, it's I would call this preschool a glass house in the middle of a beautiful park with lots of greeneries, as you can see at the back of me. And for us over here, aside to curriculum and routine care, I think teacher relationship is something that we emphasize on. Basically, a lot of respect, be it for children, for infants, for our colleagues, or even support staff that are with us. So if you walk into the school at any time, you would see happy children in a very respectful environment.
Yes, I can feel that, the really positive energy when we come in this morning. Everyone is happy and smiling. All the kids are very friendly. So I think that is a testimonial to the parents who want to sign up your kids. Yeah. Can you describe some of the signature curriculums you offer that cater to different diversified needs of your students?
Sure.
Because I saw there is Japanese students as well here.
Yeah. So the unique thing about our school here is because in this area, we do have a Japanese international school just in front of the building. So over there, we have the older children goes to the Japanese school.
Yes.
So we have the younger siblings that join us, normally from 3 years old.
How do you prepare the children to transition to local primary school, as understand, and the education system of preschool to primary schools, and what support do you provide for family during this process?
Okay, so for us at Chatsworth Preschool at Clementi Woods, the myth is people think we're international school, so we only do IB program, but that's not true. We are actually under the umbrella of the Early Childhood Development Agency, EGDA, and our curriculum framework closely aligns to the Nurturing Early Learners framework, which is the NEL program that's set for the preschool. So what we do here is we do have a hybrid of international and local children. So in the morning, we do what we call the subject-based learning, which is a structured program where children are exposed to language and literacy, numeracy, pretty much all the domains that are critical for them to go to the Ministry of Education school. And in the afternoon, we do what we call the inquiry-based project approach, which is more open-ended and diversified for international kids. So in our school, I would say the children get the best of both worlds and prepares them to be, what our goal is, confident learners. Yeah. So whenever they graduate from us, be it MOE or international, they will be ready. Yeah. So we have large, broad themes that we talk about every year, but we focus on different subtopics. So every year it's I would say a new topic of interest for the children. That would be our signature, pretty much. So for example, in the past year, we have done the solar system, and the children in the preschool actually went to inflatable planet space in Science Center and traveled to space and back to Earth.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
unique experience.
Correct. And then last year, we were talking about the postal system, and we transformed the whole school into Chatsworth Post Office. and the children actually dressed up as male men's and male women's to
Okay,
school,
that's
and they
cute.
posted letters that children received from their grandparents, friends, and relatives overseas.
So parental involvement program, that's very interesting program that you have to use. Do you mind sharing a little bit more on that?
Okay, so what we do is that at the end of every 10 weeks, we
Yes.
have an art exhibition for term 1, term 2, and term 3.
Okay.
So during this exhibition, we make it, we display children's work that they have learned over the past 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
So during
okay.
these 10 weeks, we talk about what they know about this particular topic and what they want to know. So what they want to know is what they will work on for the 10 weeks through internet search, through reading books, and display their knowledge that they have gained in the form of an artwork.
I see.
So then this artwork is the evidence of what they have learned that will be displayed as an art exhibit during the end of the 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
And then we invite parents to school to view this art exhibition, and at the same time there will be some interactive activities that they can participate in this art exhibition, on top of speaking with the teachers and stuff like that. Then this year we intentionally included 2 parental involvement programs for parents. One of it was a donation drive. So nowadays we feel we are lucky to be very privileged, so we do teach children we do teach children intentional lessons on how to share, how to look out for people who are more in need. So what we did this year was we collected food, and then we worked with a voluntary welfare organization to get rice grains, and then they repacked all these rice grains into smaller packs, and we donated care packs. So all these packings were done by parents.
That's nice.
Then we donated to an organization that helped us distribute these care packs to families in need.
I see.
That was one of the highlights this year, I would say.
I see. That's really very nice, to understand that the kids doesn't only learn the knowledge in Chatsworth Preschool here, but they also learn about caring and giving, to society. So I think that is interesting. Yeah, and parents get to involve to pack the rice and stuff. That's very nice. Congratulations, Miss Ban, actually winning on the ECTA scholarship and training awards 2024. Wow, that's amazing. And what do you believe that set you apart, as a candidate for winning these prestigious awards?
I really don't know what set me apart, but I think the confidence was basically my experience in the industry and what I hope to bring to the early childhood development agent, the growth in Singapore basically. So as an early childhood educator myself, I think what really made me want to get this award and what I want to do for this industry is to be a role model and advocate for children's rights.
That's very impressive, and I can see that you have a really passions for kids. When I see you, say hello to all the kids, they're so happy to, address you as Miss Pan here. So it's nice, Who or what inspire you to continue to work for this in early childhood educations, especially in a competitive environment?
Are you sure you want a 14-year history? Okay, so when I first started, you'll be surprised, when I first started, I was actually an admin assistant in a very small voluntary welfare organization, just across here actually.
Wow, this area has a meaningful beginning for
but I don't stay anywhere near here. So then my director back then said that, I see that you have a lot of passion for children, so why not try? So I gave it a try, and I would say I've never regretted since. And definitely my family play a large role in making me who I am today.
You as what you are
because
today.
I studied only after I got married, my diploma. And when I was in my second year, I had my twin.
Oh yes.
So it took a lot of courage and family support to get me through the journey. And today I'll be completing my master's soon.
Wow.
And again with a baby that I just popped. So pretty much my family.
I see. I think the baby gives you strength, to accomplish every milestone of your life.
Yes, they do. So for me, being a senior center leader in Chatsworth Preschool at Clementi Woods, I do have a very strong team and a core team that I rely heavily on. So there are these key people that I work with very closely. who helps me in monitoring the teachers, in observing classrooms, and helping teachers in the observation of children as well. So when we have children with diversified needs, we often come together, we brainstorm ideas, and then if let's say we are stuck with a challenge, we reach out to our upper management and seek advice on how we can resolve this issue and help the child achieve to its maximum potential. Yeah, so I think there is no one person is able to help a child. So we actually have a very strong village here for every child. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a strong team is really needed in any organization.
Definitely.
Especially on the this environment that dealing with many kids.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah. What role does parents actually play in your educational philosophy, and how do you involve them in their kids' learning?
Okay, so as mentioned earlier, for us, parental involvement is critical in the early years because regardless of how long they are in school, parents are their first educators. So for us over here, we make informed efforts to include parents in planned activities yearly.
And last question that we have for you is, in your opinions, what are the biggest challenges facing the preschool education system today?
I think manpower crunch is really a real situation that I think almost all preschools are facing, and time, so as much as we have quality educators, trained educators, I think the supply versus demand is a real struggle. So more often than less, as a senior center leader and together with my management, our aim is to retain teachers. We do our best to ensure their welfare, and also we take seriously mental health. The recent trending topic as well. In keeping teachers happy in the environment. But inevitably, I think that's the biggest challenge we're all facing in the industry right now.
How about just challenges in terms of standardization versus the creative play?
Okay, so it's very debatable, I would say, because standardization is required to a certain extent. Like, for example, you need a basic foundation to rely on, and then you talk about how to get creative around it. So for me over here, we use the NEL as a foundation. We know that this is the goal the children are looking to achieve by the time they reach 6 years old, to get into a primary school. So how we work around the process is the creative part that we decide in our center. So definitely some standardization is required. And creativity is the process that is your own process, your own uniqueness.
I think I'm sure that every center has their own unique way of making creative way more fun. I see.
Okay, I think what's important as a parent myself is when you look for a preschool for your children, more often than less, it's very important to consider what is best for the children and whether this environment will unleash your child's maximum potential.
Thank you so much for sharing all the advice with our parents or readers today. And nice to meet you. And I hope to see you again in our next series.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Bye. See you.